Did you ever watch Zoom back in the day?
Bro, you just heard me listening to it before you got down here.
was?
That's what that fucking was.
That chick singing Ubby Dubby?
Yes, that's what that was. You just heard me listening to it real before you got down here. Yeah, Ubby Dubby, Bubby, Bubby, Bubby. Yeah, dude. I never learned how to speak it. But
Ubby Dubby Bubby.
What is that? Tell what that mean?
That's how you say Ubby Dubby in Ubby Dubby. Bubby.
I think I might need you to explain to me the rules of it, but
I don't know all the rules.
I loved that show.
Dude, I wanted to be on Zoom.
I loved the cooking segments, the science segments. Yep. I loved all of it. The skits. I loved it all.
Dude, like I said, I wanted to be on the show when I was a kid. And my favorite thing that they would do was like their Playhouse episode where they would just like put on like a full ass skit.
Yeah.
And that was usually at the end of the episode, and it wasn't every episode.
Yeah.
So I'd watch to the end hoping that they would do like the Zoom Playground episode where it would be their skit, and it wasn't all the time, but like when it did, I was like, yes. But I've seen like some of those people though, they're like, they'll post like old video of them on the show.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and show us where you are now. And it's like them in like the second half of the reel.
As like an adult?
Yeah, as an adult. So it's crazy to see some of those like kid, like I guess you can call them like child stars.
Yeah, child actors. Yeah.
That like are still active and like doing stuff and like living in, the moment of like what they did back when they were a child. So
dude, that's so funny. I feel like I got into Zoom later. First of all, let me just start over and say, so funny that you were upstairs getting changed.
I think I heard it.
I was down here just like getting ready for you to come down here. I'm just hanging out. It's like a 4-minute time wait. And I was like, I'm just going to scroll some reels. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, yeah, Zoom. I remember that as a kid. PBS. Shout out. PBS.
Was it a blonde chick in that video?
Blonde chick. Straight cut bangs.
Same video.
Yeah. So that's funny that you were like.
Did you have like a favorite actor on Zoom?
I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. But I will say, I want to talk to my brother about it because he was so young watching PBS that he was like checking out, like he was maybe like 2-3 years old watching Teletubbies and whatnot.
Okay.
And then later on in the day, Zoom would come on and he would be in the room with me watching it, but I don't know if he remembers that, man. I mean, that was, I guess I was a little bit older when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like some reruns or something like that. But I still thought it was
he?
He maybe have been, I was in Virginia, so he may have been like 5 maybe or something.
Okay.
So I was probably like 12.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So he might have been a little too young.
I don't know. But anyways, awesome show.
Dude, I could tell you right now, my favorite character from the show.
Tell me.
Not character, they're real people. My favorite actor from the show.
Yeah.
Was this kid named Kenny.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, it looks like he's still doing stuff with like maybe on like Netflix and stuff. So Kenny, man, you killed it. You shaped my childhood, man. This guy,
dude, dripping too.
Kenny, yeah,
honestly, dripping.
Yeah, that's in now. So break that
baggy
wardrobe
pants.
out.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, break out those Jinko jeans, Kenny.
Dude, hell yeah. Zoom is rad. Any kind of sketch comedy as kids. I know you didn't have cable, but All That was a Nickelodeon one.
Mm-hmm.
It was similar, but not as creative. They just did skits. Whereas Zoom, I felt like had some educational stuff too.
Yeah, they were like a little bit
more like
progressive in that aspect.
I liked that though.
Yeah.
I liked that, but I do like a sketch comedy.
Yeah.
I wish we were still in like the golden age of SNL though, man. Like I do.
Because we'd be running it.
Dude, honestly, I feel like I might have talked about this on a previous episode, but there's a her Instagram handle is Veronica is cool. And I had followed her for years. Love her. I think she is so funny. I followed her for years and years. And this 2025, she finally made it onto the cast of SNL.
That's cool.
And I thought that was the coolest shit ever to like see someone that I had been seeing their comedy like glow up for a long time. And then I was like, she deserves that. I was like, she is so funny.
Yeah.
She deserves it. Veronica is cool. Check her out. She's so funny. I don't know her last name. I wish I could say Veronica, whatever but she's great. She's great. And she's already done some funny shit on SNL too.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got to ask you, I'm switching topics here a little bit.
Switch it up.
I'm kind of upset about something.
What did I do? Oh,
you didn't do anything.
It was what I did to you at the cabin, wasn't it?
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I rewatched that video.
You got me really good. At the
I think I showed it to my mom.
What'd she
And I was
say?
like, look what I did to Nate over the weekend.
What'd you say?
She just like shook her head and she was like, how did he not know? How did he not know what that was? Got to rewind the clocks for the listener here.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, tell the story.
We were up north at a friend's cottage for the weekend, and Nate had gone to the bathroom. He was away from his tumbler, and I grabbed it and I shook it, and I could hear
my water bottle.
Your water bottle, yeah,
yeah, my water bottle, which is like a matte black. Like you can't see the water.
Yeah, you can't see anything through. It's not like an Nalgene where it's like see through. You can't see what's in it. It's like one of these Yetis that we get.
Yep. Shout out Yeti, sponsor us.
So he was not at his beverage, and when I picked it up, I was like, okay, this feels heavy, but it doesn't feel like it's full of anything. Like there might be a little bit of like water left, and I shook it, and I could hear some water in there. So I was like, I got an idea.
Very little, yeah. It was like that much. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna dump it since there's not enough in here for him to know like how much he's actually got left. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to grab it. He's going to shake it and feel what's in there. If he can hear some stuff swishing around, he's probably going to drink out of it. So I was like, I'm going to go dump this. And I'm going to pour in 2 shots of Fireball.
It was a trip. It was like I think it was in the bathroom, or changing or something. And I had come back and I was thirsty. I went for a drink of my water and I was talking to you and I didn't realize that Daleen was filming me. I had no idea she was.
And she was like right in front of you too.
I had no idea she was filming me. And we were sober at this point. I had just arrived. I think I had been there for maybe...
It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
I think I was maybe there for 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, not even. And I was thirsty. I was very thirsty. I went to take a big old swig of that water. And it scared me. I went through 3 stages. I remember it vividly. My first one is that in that same thermos, sometimes I will keep iced coffee in it. Mm-hmm. And I thought at first I went, is this the iced coffee thermos? And I mixed them up because I've done that countless times where I've gone to chug my water and then all of a sudden I am chugging iced coffee.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that wasn't good. I'm going to be freaking wired now. Yeah. So that was my first thought. And I went, oh, that's not right. My second one was, this is bad water. Something happened bad to my water bottle that was like something got in there or something. And then it hit me. I was like, this is just straight Fireball. I was like, what the hell? It took me a minute. I had to process it. It took me a couple steps and you can see that in the video.
You can see like,
I don't know, maybe play it. I don't know if you can or not, but maybe play it.
Maybe I'll overlay it while you're talking about it. But yeah you can see like the different stages of grief you're going through when you're drinking this.
It was like confusion, scared, and then mad.
Because you go from like laughing, like while you take a drink, someone said something that was funny and you like are laughing while you're drinking it. To just being like.
But I wasn't upset about that. To be honest, it was a good joke. It was a good prank. And now I just know that I got to get you back in a way.
Even more now because I'm like.
You're like 3 deep. You're like 6 deep.
6 pranks. You're going to put me on scare tactics or something at this point.
Oh, God. I love scare. Don't even start talking about scare tactics. Do you like scare tactics?
Dude, yeah, I would watch that. Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
I have.
On Sci-Fi.
Yeah, but I've honestly seen more like through like Instagram or TikTok.
Clips, yeah.
That I've never seen on the show before because I didn't watch it like religiously. I didn't watch every episode. I know the gist. I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah.
But like some of them I find that are just like, dude, how did this person like not need to go to therapy for the rest of their life?
Some of them are very elaborate. Some of them are very scary. The ones that stand out to me are the Bigfoot one.
Okay.
Where they're like in the woods and there's a Bigfoot.
I think I've seen that one.
There's one where they get like abducted in a car by an alien, where they somehow get like lighting effects and like there's a little gray man that runs out and like stuff. It is terrifying. But the scariest one to me, and it for some reason as a kid I watched it with a good close friend when I was younger, and it scared the piss out of me, was the babysitter ghost one. Okay. Where they hire this babysitter, she goes to this house and there's this little girl that she's babysitting, or
the babysitter is the one who's getting pranked.
Okay. And she's the victim, they say.
Yeah.
And it's this whole deal with like a possessed doll.
Okay.
And like they have all these like rigged doors and cabinets that like move, kind of like when we were in the haunted house where all the cabinets open up and shit. Yeah. And you can tell that this woman is pissing herself.
Is she like 18 at least?
She's, yeah. She's like a young
adult,
I would say. 18, 21 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so scared. So scared. And as a young kid, I was like, they pulled that off to where that would scare the piss out of me, man.
Yeah.
But that was my favorite show. I remember
Okay.
you had sent me a reel and I was like, dude, Scare Tactics.
Yeah, it was the one where the guy like gets a vat of like radioactive fluid dumped on his head,
Yeah.
and he like turns into like some sort of like creature, and they're trying to like ask the guy like what was it? What did you dump on him? Like, go check the cans. So they go check the can, and like when he's out of the room, they like change the other room that he was in.
Dude, there is one, I will never forget this. Oh my God. I'm going to butcher explaining this. So like either cut this out or just go check it out. There is one where they do a reversal where there's a guy who wants to prank his friend.
Okay.
And then they tell the friend that the guy had set him up. And so really what they're going to do is totally do like a Inception scare where like the guy who set up the victim is now aware, and the whole prank is now to get the guy who set up the victim.
Dude, I'm just picturing it like he's in like the van, like watching this on like a camera or something.
No, he's in the room. It's in a hospital.
Okay.
And it's something to do. Oh my gosh, my young brain is like just now remembering this. So this is not something I've seen for 20 years. I could be really butchering this. I'm sorry if I am. Like I said, cut this if I am.
He's replaying it live right now in his
live
head.
in my brain. I am, but it's crazy. It's like they set this up to where they're in a hospital and something with a werewolf in the hospital where the werewolf's supposed to scare the victim, but then the victim pulls a gun and starts shooting the werewolf.
Okay.
And the guy is like, no, he's freaking out. He's like, no. And then the guy who's supposed to be getting pranked, who has the gun, is now like panicking and like, making it seem like he's like, going to shoot more werewolves or whatever. I don't remember it totally, but they made it basically seem like somebody had taken the life of somebody that wasn't supposed to be taken the life of.
Okay.
And it like,
Brilliant.
It was a crazy twist around, and yeah. Anyways, check it out. Scare Tactics is amazing. But no,
So I'm like the producer like grabs that guy on the shoulder, like, don't worry, man. You're the one that's on Scare Tactics.
exactly. Yeah, you're on Scare Tactics. Yeah,
I feel like in that moment though, where like you're expecting like that not to happen, that you're setting someone up. I don't know if I would believe it at first. I'd be like, is this guy going nuts next to me? The producer, like, is the producer losing it, trying to save?
No, it was the victim who ended up shooting the actor.
Oh, sure.
It was okay. You got guy setting up guy, but really guy's gonna prank guy.
Yeah.
So the victim had shot the actor, and this dude's like, "No, dude, it's a prank the entire time." You know,
fake shot him.
But yes,
that's what I'm saying. So like the producer who is like,
I'm explaining this horribly.
No. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
But the producer who would like come up to the person and say like, you're on Scare Tactics, like. If you were to say that, if I was the one who like the reversal was pulled on,
where
I'm expecting my buddy to get pranked,
yes, I see. Yep,
I would be like, dude, this producer's like losing his mind. He's like trying to save face and like, just like, he's like lost.
I see what you're saying.
Like, he's panicking or something.
Yeah,
right
he's trying
now.
to like web a story right now out of this.
I don't know if I would believe it at first. I would just be like, I saw this with my own eyes. Like he shot somebody.
Oh my God, viewers, if you followed any of this. Let us know. If you didn't, I'll never talk about Scare Tactics ever again.
I won't hold it against you if you totally tuned out just now.
Yeah, so. I apologize for that. But I literally had like oh my God, I forgot about this episode and how much I thought it was the coolest thing. But anyways, I was going to tell you something that I was upset about.
Yeah, we just spent like 15 minutes not even getting to what you wanted.
That's okay. That's what a podcast is about. This is what it's about.
I need to hear what you've been upset about, though.
I'm upset about Lego.
Oh, I think I know why.
I'm upset about Lego. And I've been deep diving a lot about it. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Lego is a passion of you and I's.
It is, yeah.
We like Lego a lot. We like Star Wars Lego a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Can I guess, is this related to their light up brick thing that they got going on?
Smart brick.
The smart brick. Yep.
It's related to the smart brick. Yeah. So Lego's coming out with this 2x4 regular looking brick that's got a computer inside of it.
Yep.
It's got like motion sensing. It's got, I don't know a ton about the details, but basically it creates sound effects, it creates light, and based on how you play with the toys, it'll make certain sound effects and certain dialogue that'll like come from it, sort of thing.
Yep.
I don't like this because I feel like it's the complete opposite of what Lego is, and I know I'm not alone on this. I know that this is a big concern from the community. I know this is not. That's so stupid that I'm upset about this. It's the smallest shit ever.
He's been ruminating on this.
You know that this tiny little computer brick that they're going to put in the set that already costs $60 is going to raise the cost of that set
an extra $60.
I was going to say double it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not about it. I feel like Read the Room. Your whole thing is about. And now I'm just kind of being a hater and complaining. I apologize. I know I do that every so often, but your whole thing is about being creative and imagine and being imaginative, and it like completely sucks the air out of that and brings you back into like a technological space where you're not making your own sound effects as a kid playing with. I'm not sitting here playing with Lego going like.
He is.
No, I'm not. But as a kid. As a kid.
Believe me. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I am. No, but as
I know what you're saying. I feel that same way. And I think that you take the one element out of the brick building, which you can't put in there, which is imagination.
Yeah.
And now you're forcing that into it.
Yes.
To teach the kid, this is the sound that it needs to make.
Exactly.
This is the color this needs to be.
Yes.
And, you kind of totally lose that element of, that part of your brain that develops with the imagination aspect of brick building.
100%. Dude, I couldn't have said it better. I remember when I was a kid, I had full-fledged storylines built out. And I can remember them to this day of what they were.
Tell me one of them.
I had, I'm going to send you a picture of the minifig.
Okay.
It's from a space series where he's got like a diamond-esque helmet with some circuitry looking on top of it. He's got a cape that comes up, and his whole body is like covered in like circuits and soldered stuff and whatnot. And he's like transparent red. This guy was not a Lego, Star Wars Lego guy.
Okay.
But I had made him the Indal Sith, like the Darth Sidious. So I had given him a lightsaber, and I had made him be like over the top of Darth Vader.
Like almost someone who should have been in like Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, it was my own Star Wars Lego lore that I had made as a kid. And this guy was like the baddest of the bad. Mm-hmm. He was so sick. I've looked at this minifig on like eBay and stuff, contemplating like.
Is it expensive?
No, but contemplating like, I think I should probably like get this guy. It's just like a nostalgia grab, you know? But I had a whole series of like troops trying to take these guys out and building spaceships and forts and whatnot, trying to take this one leader out, but he would always win. He would always, these bad guys would always like win, kind of like Star Wars.
The leader would have a way out.
Yeah, he'd always have a way out.
Did that have like a name? I'm trying to picture what he even looked like.
It was like, there was a line of Lego around the early 90s, late 90s, maybe.
I got to find a picture of this. And I'll put it up on the screen too, because I'm sure I'll find it eventually.
Maybe insectoids maybe, or something it's called, or something like that. No, it's not that. It's not that.
There was insectoids that did exist.
I know, but it was around that time. And you could type in like alien. No, close. Gray. Nope. That's
so maybe not insectoid.
No, he had a gray, diamond-esque helmet. He was fully like red. That's him.
Found him.
That's my guy.
That's his guy.
He's got the chest plate. Dude, is he not the most badass minifigure of all time?
What did his actual face look like? Or was it just the helmet?
It's like a robot. He's like a translucent red head.
Yeah, I never had that one.
Translucent red head. Dude, I'm going to tell you a story of how I got that one.
Okay.
I got that I went to a birthday party.
Not from a smart brick.
Rich
tell
kid.
you what.
Not from a smart brick. From a rich fam.
Okay.
I went to a birthday party. It was a laser tag. And,
that's cool.
And the kids' parents did goodie bags for everybody. And the goodie bags was how they do those grab bag Legos that are like this big and they're in like the plastic bag or whatever back in the day. It was like him with like a 6-piece speeder bike that he came with or something like that.
Okay.
And that was like my first Lego set was from the
that's what
goodie bag.
Started. Yeah.
And I thought that guy was the coolest guy of all time. I was like, he is the coolest guy. So he was my guy.
He was always your villain.
He was always my villain. Yeah,
that's cool.
He was always my villain. So yeah, I'm with you. The smart brick, man, Lego. You made the wrong decision. I get that you're trying to get the new audience of kids, but it's just not the right brand move.
No. You're looking for this, but it's not.
But not this.
But not this. Not this either.
That's
No.
my one complaint. That's
Yeah.
my one complaint for the episode.
As if they already weren't expensive enough.
Yeah,
You know?
no, exactly.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a Lego set in 3 years because of that. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, honestly, how expensive some of them are.
The most recent one that I thought was the best bang for your buck was when the Game Boy first dropped, the
Mhm.
original Game Boy. It's $50.
Really?
And
Okay.
it came with like 3 games. It came with 3 different screens that you could put in it. They would make it emulate the game. All the buttons were like tactile. And it was like a decent amount of pieces. I was like, this is a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm with you.
Dude, I always wanted a Game Boy when I was a kid.
You never had a Game Boy?
I never had a Game Boy. Well, I did have one, like, I take that back. I wanted the original Game Boy Color,
Yeah. I had one.
which would have been like late 90s, I think.
Yeah.
But I didn't get one until probably like 2001, 2002. I got an SP,
Those are sick.
which was sick too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had like a warranty issue with like 2 of them in a row where like I had like a dead pixel where it was like part of the screen was black. So I was like missing,
weird.
and it was within like when I first got it too. So I don't know if like these just came out and I was like,
Did you have the silver one? Just the
Silver
regular?
one, yeah.
Okay.
so it could have been just like first batch, not good.
I had one too. The backlight LED
Yeah.
screen.
Those were fun though.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so like we returned one, got the second one, also had the same issue. And I think we returned that one too. And I was like, you know what? Just get me a bike. I was like, I'll take a new bike.
Dude, good on
So-
you.
so I got a
Oh my
new-
God.
I got a new bike instead because I think it was a birthday gift.
Yeah.
So instead of the Game Boy, I was like, let's just get a bike.
I bet your parents were like,
No more Amazon trips. Let's do it. Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, yes. I got to tell you a funny story about my first Game Boy Color. I got it for Christmas as well.
Okay.
It was the see-through purple one. Awesome.
Atomic purple, best color of all time.
Is that the color?
That's what it's called, an atomic purple.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's what I had. That's what I had.
Or wait, no, the see-through
The see-through.
was Glacier.
How the fuck do you know this?
Dude, it's all in here, man.
You didn't even have one.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I was so obsessed with them. I wanted one. I actually wanted a Game Boy Advance before I wanted the SP.
I didn't have one of those. I did not have a Game Boy Advance.
I
Yeah.
had some of my cousins had it, and I was like, dude, that's really cool. I'm jealous. I
Yeah.
want one of those. And theirs was atomic purple. I don't think it was see-through.
Okay, it was the matte purple.
Yeah. I must have
Sorry.
spent too much time looking at like Best Buy or Walmart
The catalogs.
catalogs.
Yeah, the catalogs. Yeah.
to know what the different names were, that it was Glacier was the name of the purple see-through one.
I didn't know that. But yeah, I had the see-through purple one. And my parents bought me at the time. I was very, very little into Pokemon. Not the cards, but the TV show.
Okay.
I liked the TV show. And so my parents thought, I'm going to get them Pokemon for the Game Boy Color. And I was like, cool. All right. That whole game is all text reading.
It's a lot of reading, yeah.
I was so young that, and honestly, this kind of is a little embarrassing.
How'd you have to read?
I was in a decelerated reading class when I was young. I struggled reading when I was young.
Okay.
And so I was in a specific class in elementary school for kids that struggled with reading.
Mm-hmm.
That entire game was just reading. And I really, really struggled with it. I literally, on Christmas Day, I'm like, I was like, looking at my dad, I'm like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't get any of this. And my dad's like, you could tell my dad was like, oh shit. He's like, I did not get
He
that.
knew.
Yeah, he was like, that's not for Nate. It's like, no, that's not good.
That, or maybe he was also realizing like Nate needs to be put in different classes.
No, I already was. I
Oh,
already
you
was
already
at that
were.
point.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I already was. I can read fine. I can read very well. I have a great vocabulary. I'm a lyricist for a band. I can read great. But when I was younger, I struggled with it. I did a little bit.
Hey, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
It was like third grade, and I was probably reading out of first grade.
Oh man.
Anyways, that's my qualm with Lego. And I hope that
Totally
it
legit though.
flops like
Yeah.
some of their other things that they've done. But it feels like the campaign for this is bigger than any of the other like interactive aspects of Lego that they've done in the past.
I think it's just them trying to push it because they've kind of like made their bed with it, and now they have to like, they spent all that like, research R&D money like creating this thing, like to think that it's a good idea. They can't just like not try to put it out in the market.
Sure.
But maybe maybe it's like their next Bionicle and it'll be gone in 5 years. Who knows?
Bionicle ruled. No,
Where are the Bionicle people, huh?
Dude, I had so many. I had the little ones that go into the little ball that then like roll. I had like 3 of the first 8 or whatever. I had the ice guy who skated.
I don't know who I was talking to about this, but I was talking about,
loved it.
I was talking about Bionicle with some friends recently, and I feel like, and I was not the popular kid in middle school by any means.
Yeah.
But I feel like the not popular kids by a large margin in my middle school were Bionicle kids. The kids.
I was a closeted. I didn't.
You didn't wear the t-shirts to school?
No.
Okay.
I was no. I honestly played with Lego. This whole episode is just making me seem like I definitely like am an underdeveloped human being. I played with my imagination with Lego way too late. Like, I think I was in middle school still playing with Lego and making sound effects and like having them like fight and shit like that. So I was a closeted Bionicle guy for sure.
Okay.
For sure, definitely.
I don't think we might have only ever had like one Bionicle set, but we didn't have a ton of Lego, but we had like a tote with like sets that we've collected and like disassembled. So it was just like a mishmash of pieces.
That's the best.
Yeah. And then we had like Bionicle in there, but it was like those don't go together. It's totally
can't. Yeah, it's a different system.
Yeah, it's not even like
It's like
Technic.
Technic.
It's
Yeah,
totally different
yeah.
because they got the weird shapes and stuff. So like
It's all like ball connections.
yeah, so we would have that in the tote, but we would just like never use it because it doesn't go with anything.
Sure.
So we had like maybe 1 or 2 sets ever, and I personally just never got into it. I didn't read like they had like comic series and
movies.
They had movies,
video games.
Yeah, I never got into any of it.
Yeah, the movie was sick. It was called like something about the Toa. It was like Bionicle and the
Bionicle and the toe.
Bionicle and the
How to be a toe guy. Yeah, it's all coming together now, full circle with this. With
everybody's gonna think I like feet. I'm not a feet guy. I'm really not. I promise you, man. The Toa. The Matanui Toa. I think that's what it's called or something like that. Yeah, they had all weird names. But anyways, I'm done with the Lego.
Okay. All right. Well,
I just had to get it off my chest.
Yeah. I'm glad you did. I think that I agree with you. I hope it subsides. Nobody buy it. Don't buy any of the smart brick stuff. If you can afford it, you should be buying other stuff, honestly.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the prices are going to be.
Yeah, I think they're, what I predict, and it, I'm not a financial advisor by any means. Yeah. I predict that they'll have to at some point lower the price of what they were originally going to charge for this because they've gotten a lot of backlash on social media about it.
I have seen nothing positive.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just my circle of adult Lego people,
Could be. Yeah.
Like maybe kids are like, yeah, but like
even on the
Lego
comments of their
like,
posts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're going to have to scale back what they thought they could make off of this for like a set. And even then, I think that it's going to phase out. At least that's what I hope. Fingers crossed.
Everybody close your eyes for a moment of silence and cross your fingers and cross your toes.
And say a little prayer.
And everybody say, Lego, don't do it. Lego, don't do it. Lego, don't do it. All right.
That could be part of your rap.
Yeah. Lego, don't do it. 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 Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us. No, Lego, don't you do it. Keep it in your pants. Don't unveil it to the public. Because if I'm telling you, man, we got to do an episode though where we upload a bunch of different beats.
Yeah.
And then we just try to freestyle.
That drum beat is a little too fast to do any kind of freestyle.
It's a high BPM.
It's really fast.
It is.
Yeah, you either got to bring it down half time for your raps, or you got to have something prepared for that one because that's fast.
It's a little yeah. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper.
We talked briefly about Game Boy in video games.
Yeah.
What would you say is, maybe we've already asked this, your favorite video game of all time?
We did a top 20 a long time ago.
Or maybe not favorite, but what's the best video game of all time? Because for me, I know what I would pick.
What would you pick?
I think you would know.
Modern Warfare 2.
I mean, I did play that a lot.
Yeah.
But no, I would say number one is probably Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh shit, I'm a dummy. I should have said that. Actually, I'm really glad that you said that. Because I'm on a huge kick right now. Huge kick because I just finished Red Dead 1. I just beat it. Just beat it for the second time. We talked about it in a couple episodes back about how I had played it in like 2010 when it first came out, and how I didn't like John Marston very much.
Oh yeah,
and whatnot. I think I have a little bit of a different love for John Marston now.
You've changed your mind.
Yeah, that's Arthur Morgan.
Yeah.
That's Arthur Morgan for sure. John Marston's a little bit more like this. He talks. My name's John Marston.
John Marston's a little bit up here.
He's a little bit more higher.
Arthur
he talks
Morgan,
a little bit more
he's
like
a
this.
little bit down here.
Yeah, Arthur Morgan. He's a little bit more down here.
I guess I can ride to Strawberry with you.
Okay. I feel
ma'am.
I don't know where I was going with this at all, but I feel like I have more of a respect for John Marston.
You change your tune with John Marston.
I do, and I also, this is where I was going with it. I am on a kick right now of the voice actors. I'm on a huge kick of watching. My whole feed is just reel after reel of the Arthur Morgan voice actor is the most wholesome man in the world.
Okay.
He's the most wholesome guy in the world. I wish I knew his name, but he honestly is a big video gamer, which I think is really cool. He does a lot of streams where he's consistently playing the game as Arthur and killing it. Like he's not, you could tell he's not like the Silent Hill F came out recently, and the chick who plays Hinako did an entire stream where she played as her as in the game.
Oh, sure.
And she's not a video gamer. So everybody's like cheering her on as she's like
trying to play it
horrifically playing this game, doing a horrible job. But everybody's like, you can fucking do it. Like, come on, you can do it. And she's like shitting her pants the entire time. She's so scared, you know? But this guy, on the other hand, he like actually knows what he's doing, which is interesting to see him play himself and do what he wants to do in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's so wholesome. I've seen him on talk shows. I've watched him on, he meets with like other streamers and other YouTubers and whatnot. And he's just such a likable guy. And he has a weird accent. He doesn't talk like that. Is
he like British or something? Or?
No, it's like a weird Scottish, English, Australian, South African. I don't know. I don't know where he's from. I should probably look that up, but it's an interesting accent where he kind of talks like this a little bit. If his real voice is very, very much like this. He talks very much like this. It's like a weird European type accent. Whereas John Marston, this is his actual voice. He just talks like this.
He's doing like a caricature of like
it's him.
The West.
It's literally his voice is a 1-for-1. It's crazy. Yeah. So seeing them on panels at Comic-Con, them like talking and whatnot and going back and forth has been my feed.
Okay.
That has been like lately. I'm glad that you brought that up. I've been on a Red Dead Redemption kick right now.
Okay.
Like just looking into shit and
you'll get
a kick deep diving.
You'll get a kick out of this. And have you heard about the spider webs?
Oh man. I saw something. I saw a thumbnail on YouTube recently about this.
This is really new.
It's yeah. Tell me about it.
So I kind of deep dived this too. So I mean, by the time you're listener, there might even be new details out. Like everybody, I'm saying this as if like our listeners, Red Dead Redemption 2 nut, but probably not.
Who's not? If you play video games, you fucking rock with Red Dead Redemption 2, man. That shit rules.
But yeah, there's an element that it blows my mind. They're still finding stuff today. The game's been out like what, 10 years? When did it come out?
Yeah, like 2016.
Yeah, so yeah, like almost, if not 10 years,
doesn't
pretty close.
Feel like it.
No, yeah. And they're still finding stuff in the game of like hidden elements, and like some of them are like storylines, some are not though. They're like unfinished parts of the game. Usually it ends with like, oh, this was content that ended up getting cut because we didn't have time to finish it, or like the studio didn't want to like finish it pretty much. But lately the spider webs are, someone found a spider web that appears on a telephone pole.
Okay.
And it only appears between the hours of like 2 and 3 a.m.
Okay.
And attached to these spider webs are little feathers. Like a bird feather. Yeah. And you can shoot the feather, actually. You can shoot the feather and the feather kind of like blows up and kind of like falls into debris.
Sure, yeah.
The web stays there intact, but it goes away when it goes past that 2 to 3 a.m. time frame.
Okay.
So someone found one of these telephone poles that this was on, and I don't know how they found this out though. They started shooting at like the tree bark on the bottom part of the pole.
Okay.
And the tree bark would like fall off, and there were symbols underneath the tree bark.
Okay.
And one of these symbols was a spider.
Bro, I'd be shitting my pants if I was this person.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was like the person figuring this out,
to
just
see
like
that,
randomly doing this shit,
yeah,
you got to be living in that world, first of all, to be doing this.
right. Because nobody goes around shooting like the telephone poles in the game. Like, just shoot the bark off.
And then to see that, I'd be like,
yeah.
I would have shit my pants. But anyways, keep going. I'm very intrigued.
So anyways, you shoot the bark off the telephone pole, and you see a picture or like an emblem marking of a spider.
Okay.
With like the 8 legs or whatever. Someone then decided to take that spider and like overlay it on the map of like the world.
Fuck, dude.
The world map of the
Yeah.
game. And you can arrange it in a way where each of those 8 legs touches a different telephone pole in the game. And if you go to each of those different 8 telephone poles,
No way.
there's also the webs on them. And some of them also have markings on them that, or at least one of them has more markings on it. If you shoot the bark off of it, that gives you further directions on what to do to keep continuing on this
is
like
a plant.
hidden quest line.
This is a plant. This is a person who works for Rockstar.
It's got to be.
It's doing this.
Yeah.
There's no way. Keep going though. Keep going.
So, one of them would tell you like, you would shoot the bark off and it would say like 5, it would give you like 5 markings that look like crosses, but they're telephone poles. So it'd be like 5 telephone poles northwest or west. It'd be like a W or NW.
Okay.
Which would basically mean like you head west or northwest from that pole,
yeah.
5 poles down.
Okay.
To get your next clue basically. And the last clue on the pole would just, I think it just told you to like head. It was a picture of a guitar symbol now on the last one, and it just said like northwest, NW.
Okay.
You head northwest, you get to some fort. I can't remember the fort's name.
I know what you're talking about. It's like an Alamo looking thing.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And you get there, and there's a guitar on one of like the tables in like the market area, like the center of the area.
Oh my God. Okay.
And the guitar is like laying on the ground, and like the head of the guitar is like pointed in a certain direction.
Dude. Crazy.
And so you head in that direction that the guitar is.
The neck is pointing.
The neck is pointing.
Yeah.
And it leads to this building, like kind of like a watchtower almost.
Yeah.
That you can go up. You get all the way to the top, and there's another guitar, an acoustic guitar sitting in there.
What the fuck? How did you remember all this?
I've watched so many videos, dude.
Oh my God.
And I was prepared. I was like, I
got it.
I need to tell Nate this because it's going to blow his mind.
It's blowing my mind.
And then you get to this. So you get to this second guitar that's at the top of this like watchtower.
Yeah.
But it's like leaning up against the back of this, the wall here.
Okay.
So and this is all like the Reddit sleuths of the internet that have
For sure,
that have been doing this
100%.
And they're the ones that have like figured all this out. It's not me like knowing all of this.
I've seen some thumbnails.
Yeah.
But I haven't clicked into them. Yeah.
So the guitar that's like leaning up against the wall, pointing upwards, means that you should continue up to the top of the building. So it just so happens you can like walk out on like this little like railing of this like watchtower that you're on.
Okay.
And there's a ladder to your left that lets you get onto the roof of this watchtower. And you get up there, and all it is like you're on like this like roof tower at the top of this, area of the fort. There's like a flag waving at the top of it. And that's kind of like where it ends, unfortunately, right now. Like they haven't like come up with any other clues, but it's odd that there's like that it's one, the tallest building in that area.
Yeah.
Two, that they specifically had a ladder for you to get to the roof.
There's obviously something if there's actual symbols that are inscribed in the wood after you shoot the bark off. This isn't just like somebody that's like trying to spin a narrative.
Yeah.
This is somebody who's actually found something,
Yeah. The only other thing that they've like found at the top of this roof is on the roof, there's a couple of markings that kind of look like, when you would like draw birds in a notebook.
Yeah, it's like little like waves.
little M's, or
Yeah.
little upside down W's.
Yeah.
They found 2 of those markings on, like, if you were to like look down at the roof that you're standing on, they're very small. There's 2 of them that are written on it in like one certain direction on the roof.
Okay.
And they haven't really figured out like what that means or where it points to next. They kind of think it has something to do with like the giants that are in the game.
The giants that are in the game.
You don't even know about that?
Brother. What?
There's a mountain region that you can go to
I
where
know
there's
about like a Sasquatch.
no, it's different than that. There's like a mountain region that you can go to where there's like giant skeleton remains.
Dude, that game is so in depth, man.
So some people think it has something to do with that because I mean, there's not a lot like it's just kind of like a thing to look at when you find the.
It's like environmental storytelling.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And also like the if you were to like see these markings that I'm talking about, like the bird up M or upside down W markings, like you would just kind of like write it off as like you're seeing stuff. But like someone went into like the mesh textures of the game. They were looking at like the game files.
For sure. Yeah.
They-
I watch a lot of Boundary Break. You watch
Okay.
that YouTube channel?
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Boundary Break. Oh,
Yeah.
love it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So they found that it was like a custom roof that was on that building on the top of the watchtower,
All right.
and that those M's were specifically put there. They were like part of the texture. It wasn't like an accident.
Okay. They were
Texture.
etched in there by the developer.
Yes.
It
Yep.
was it was made to be there.
Yep. It wasn't accident. It wasn't like part of like a different texture that was overlaid it. They were able to find like the actual like the frames, the frame architecture work.
Yeah.
Like, the polygons that like made up those textures was like a thing that the developer or coder put in specifically for it.
Damn.
So, but that's where it ends. That's all I've found so far. Like I haven't checked in a couple days, honestly. So like I said, by the time you're listening to this, they might have already like uncovered the mystery of what this is. But
Bro, I'm gonna have to look into this, and I'm gonna have to look into the giants too. I know about like some of the crazy shit, like the crazy encounters in the game where you bump into the guy who lures you into the house to fuck his wife, and then he like eats you, or he like
You
knocks
pass
you out.
out,
Yeah. I know about like that, and I know about the witch in the the woods and whatnot.
the serial killer.
The serial killer. I just watched a whole video on that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Have you not played that one?
I didn't end up finding him. No, I
you
didn't.
didn't?
No,
Okay. Okay.
No, I didn't. But like the whole torso strewn up between the trees and whatnot, God, it's disturbing.
The random like witch's cauldron that's in like the northwest part
That's
of the map.
what I'm talking
or the
about.
northeast part of the map.
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of maps, though, also, well, before I get in there, I asked you this question at D&D, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
What is it?
But I got to ask it. But before I get there, incredible. That's honestly, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look into that, and I'm gonna hope that there's some
Honestly,
some stuff from that.
even if not, like watch some people break it down because like it'll blow your mind. Like the amount of like thought process that goes into how someone could solve this is crazy. And like I've been in the Reddit. It's like Red Dead Mysteries is the subreddit.
That I got to look into that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the people are just like, it is like one post after another of someone just like thinking it could be one thing after another. And I'm like, it's not that. I think it's more simple than people think it is.
You think they're going a little too in depth with it?
They're looking at old like sketches from like Arthur Morgan's sketchbook and trying to like put symbols where they think they find correlations. And there's like a term for that where like you're looking for the patterns just to see the patterns. There's like an actual term for that too.
Dude, that's sick.
I forget what that is. Like
Looking for the patterns just to see the it's almost like looking for something that's not there.
yeah, it's like
You're trying to make something out of something that's not.
you're looking for the reason to believe that this is.
Bro, if you find that word, send it to me. I'm gonna make a song out of it. That's hard.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I asked you a question at D&D as well as other guys, and nobody answered me.
Okay.
And I was so bummed, and I wanted to send it in our D&D text and be like, all right, can you guys please actually like answer me? What is your favorite? And what I mean by this, I mean, out of any video game,
Uh-huh.
your map. What is your favorite map from any video game? And I don't mean like the world. I mean the physical when you open the map
Mhm.
and you look at the map. What's your favorite map maybe this is like really niche shit that only I'm into. But like I really do like maps. I really do.
So it's got to be a world map.
It's got to be a world map.
It can't be like a Call of Duty map.
No, it's got to be you physically open a map.
Okay.
And you're looking at a map. My favorite is, I told you guys, it's Silent Hill 1. All of the streets are named after horror authors.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really, really unique. I think that's really cool. It's a horror game, and all of the streets are like, King Road and stuff like that. Like, Stephen, it's really interesting. It's really cool. Like Shelley Road, like Mary Shelley, like Shelley Street and whatnot. Like, it's all like really, really pinpointed horror authors, which I think is cool. But I think my second one is either RDR1 or RDR2.
Okay.
I think that it's so cool how, if you want to go hunt buffalo, there's a freaking picture of buffalo in that section. Or you want to go hunt, hawks or whatever. There's, I just think it looks cool that it looks like it's printed on an actual piece of like old parchment,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Maybe this is a really niche thing that I'm only into.
No.
I think it's really cool that your wife went to school for cartography. Geography. But she had a whole section on like map making and whatnot, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think, or like studying maps.
I love that. I think maps are so cool. I think they're
maybe
really, really cool.
Man.
Maybe I did. But I do. I really think maps are cool. I do.
So yeah, I guess to answer that, I think Red Dead 2 would probably be up there.
It's a 10 out of 10. It really is.
That map?
It is.
Okay.
It is, man. Viewer, I want to know yours. Honestly, I do. There's probably games that I don't know of that I would like to know of. But yeah, what is your favorite video game map? Not like talking about encompassing being in it, but when you open the map and you're looking at the map, what is your favorite? This is probably so stupid. People are like, dude, this guy's he's got something wrong with him. But I'm curious.
This guy's got a weird fixation right now.
Yeah, but I'm curious.
So I would probably say Red Dead 2. And I think, and maybe this kind of bridges the gap with like a gameplay aspect of it, because you can head north anywhere on that map and you get snow. It starts to snow.
That's so cool. That's cool, man.
You head south and you get like swamp vibes. You get southern swamp. And like, if you head too far southwest, then you get like desert.
And in RDR1, if you head south, you're in Mexico.
Okay.
You're in actual Mexico.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
So I think that, but that might be like stretching just the map question, because it's like
no, I get
that's
it.
kind of gameplay.
No, I get it. I was talking visual, but I also think that there's a visual aspect of the map from those games that does kind of translate into the gameplay. Like I said, like it's like there's a visual thing on the map that shows a freaking buffalo. Mm-hmm. If you want to go get buffalo, you go head towards the picture of the buffalo.
You'll find it.
I love that.
All right, you'll find some buffalo.
You're gonna find some buffalo.
I would say one that I absolutely hate though is because I'm playing it right now. Is Skyrim's map sucks so bad.
Dude, it does.
It takes forever to look at one side of the map.
It's too zoomed out.
Now I feel like it's not zoomed out enough for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Opposite. It's been a while since I played it. Yeah.
It's like I feel like you can only see like as far as I can zoom out, you can't see the entire thing.
Okay. It's been a minute since I played it.
You have no option to like zoom all the way out to like see the entire like playable area like you do on like Red Dead. So you're only like, you get like a fourth of the map at a time, and then to like shift your view takes forever to like see, like if you're trying to find like your location marker, the next thing you have to like, I feel like I'm like going everywhere with like my controller trying to find this thing on the map to like find like my next objective. And it's probably first player syndrome for me trying to figure this out, but not a fan of this Skyrim map, to be honest.
Hell yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. If not Red Dead 2, probably one of the Fallout maps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Actually, now that you say that,
just because I've spent so much time looking at it too.
And it's like it's beautiful. It's on the screen. It flickers,
and it's simple too.
It's simple. Yeah. I'm with you.
Like when they throw too much at you, because like when you discover
a shit ton of icons and stuff on it. Yeah.
They honestly they do it in a similar way as Ghost of Tsushima,
dude,
where like you don't get to see the entire map at the beginning. Like as you discover it, kind of like opens up new areas.
The fog of war, they call it.
Is that what it is? Okay.
The fog of war, they call it in Tsushima.
Yeah. Like I remember like in like
that's a 10 out of 10.
That was a good game too.
It's so good. Yeah.
Also, good map for
Great
that one
map.
too.
Great map, great navigational aspect with the wind and whatnot.
Yep. But yeah, I remember in Fallout, it was like they wouldn't overwhelm you with like the entire world map. You would kind of discover it as you went along. And, new names for different towns would appear as you discover them instead of like
being
seeing what they are from
all
afar.
up front. Yeah. Video game movies. Got 2 that I'm excited about.
Okay.
So now we're talking movies, we're talking video games. God damn it, guys.
This is who we are now.
God damn it. I got a date with a guy.
This is what we got a date?
Yeah. I'm hanging out with somebody for the first time. You know him. Jason.
I didn't know you were experimenting.
No, I mean not like that.
Oh,
it's
okay,
not like that. Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah. But you know this guy. Jason is his name.
Okay.
Fella bald bud.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Me and Jason Statham are going on a date. No, me and somebody that I've
Sidebar. I thought I saw a trailer for a new Jason Statham movie.
Yeah.
Where he had like a full head of hair. I thought it was him at first, but it was like some other guy in the movie. But I was like,
like a toupee on.
I was like blown away. But then I was like, it made me think. I was like, he's never like. You think about like some actors who have range. He's never played a guy with hair. He's always been a bald guy in a movie.
Can you imagine being a bald actor or a bald guy and then going that route and wearing like
a wig?
No, it wouldn't. You can't do it. Once you go bald, you never go back.
Yeah.
Once you go B, you never go B.
What about The Rock though? He was in a movie that he had to put hair on.
I want to watch that movie.
Where he's like the wrestler.
That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I want to watch that really bad. You're right. You're right.
That might be the only example, honestly.
That actually looks really good. I haven't seen it, but I really do want to watch it.
Yeah.
But no, me and
Jason Statham,
this guy that I kind of somewhat work with, we're gonna go see a movie together because he's an awesome guy.
Okay.
I kind of know him through my wife a little bit. B, he's a Silent Hill guy.
Okay.
And he's the only other Silent Hill guy I know. And I love that he's a Silent Hill guy. And we're gonna go see Return to Silent Hill in a couple weeks here.
So someone you can actually talk shop with.
We're going to go see, I mean, he's a cool guy too. I don't want it to come across that like I'm just going to see this movie because he's a guy I can talk shop with. But I'm really excited to go see this movie with you, Jason. I really am. And I'm really stoked to see it.
You don't got your wedding ring on right now, so I'm just...
It's because I'm fat.
I'm just kidding.
Because I'm fat, man. You just wait. This ring's going to be back on here like crazy, man.
We're health maxing.
We're health maxing. Yeah, we're health maxing. But yeah, I'm going to go see Return to Silent Hill.
That's cool, though.
I'm really excited because it's the story of Silent Hill 2, which is basically like my shit. It's like the thing that I have the biggest fixation on for the last like 3 years.
Boner.
Yeah. So I'm unbelievably excited to see this in the next couple weeks. And then I'm really excited. Do you know who the YouTuber is? Markiplier?
Yeah.
You know who that guy is?
Yep.
Okay, so he played a game. I need you to play this. It's only 45 minutes. I need you to play it like ASAP so that I can know what your thoughts on it. It's a horror game called Iron Lung. You ever heard about this?
Mm-mm.
All right, so you're a guy who is in the way future. There's a thing called the silent rapture that happens.
Okay.
Where all of humanity is wiped out within the universe. And every planet is turned to a blood ocean. Every planet is basically an ocean of blood.
No land.
No land. All of the inhabitants have created an ocean of blood through the death of the silent rapture. And there's only one space station or some planet or whatever that's still living that's trying to explore these planets. So they send convicts in these shitty submarines to these planets to explore them. And the game is about you being in the submarine. Basically, you only can navigate through longitude and latitude. Sorry, Jesus Christ. So it's basically like you input numbers to maneuver. You can't see. There's no window.
Okay.
So it's all like blind, and then you have this shitty camera that you go back and you click this button to take photos of every like 30 seconds to see what's around you.
Okay.
And it's terrifying. And the environmental storytelling, the story is so good. He's making a movie out of it. And it's Markiplier, and he plays the guy, and the trailer's awesome.
That's cool.
And the story is so cool. And what I think is so cool about it is that this is such an independent movie, but there's such a big backing for the game that on Reddit, people have been calling their local movie theaters to petition that they show it. Okay. And now it's in thousands of theaters across the United States. That's because of the community rallying together and being like, let's get this thing in local theaters, you know? So I'm really excited for Return of Silent Hill.
Also, theaters,
Iron Lung.
they kind of need all the help they can get right now. So I
They can, yeah.
don't think that they would turn away
They do. I should
people
say.
saying, "Hey, we want to come watch this. Put it in your movie." They're like, "Yes."
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, since COVID. Yeah,
Tell us
definitely.
what you want.
But I need you to play it. It's
Okay.
really short. It's 45 minutes. I'd love to know your thoughts on it. It's very quick. It's just a great narrative, short narrative that's awesome.
I like Markiplier's commentary on stuff too. He's
Yeah.
very well spoken guy. I think I watched him play. I think I told you I tried to play. What was it called? Faith.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And I got to the point where I just got too frustrated with it. I was like, none of this. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
I watched him complete the game because there was no way in hell that I was going to be able to finish it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And so watching him play it was a nice way to kind of like wrap it up for me, where I still felt somewhat like.
I watched a YouTuber as well play through that game.
Okay.
Windigoon is his name.
Okay. Yeah.
Goon.
You should have watched Markiplier play it too.
Honestly, I should. I will. I will go back and watch it. I do like him. I think he's got a weird, quirky aspect, but he's the main actor in the film. He like produced it and he's acting in it. And watch the trailer. He looks like he's killing it. Like
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause he's kind of like he's got kind of like a dry, snarky,
Kind of
sense
weird.
humor.
Yeah.
Does that translate into his role
No.
too? Totally different?
No, he
Okay.
plays like a terrified convict that's in a submarine that you can't see out of in a blood ocean. It's insane.
He's living the part.
Yeah. Anyways, we're not a video game podcast. We're not a movie podcast.
No,
Sorry, you guys are probably so sick of us saying that. We gotta stop the bit. Maybe we keep it going. I don't know. But
Oh yeah, man. Between that and just like screw you, Lego. That's
the episode.
That's what we are now. We're Lego video game movie podcast.
Anything else new in your life? Anything, man.
The only thing I can think of is recently I was looking through. I remember when I made a video for your band for Grim Waters,
Dude.
drumming up business.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say there's a few. So what do we got?
No.
Okay.
It was drumming up business where it was you guys were trying to find a drummer,
Yes.
and I think it was the first one because I know we made two in that drumming
Check
up
them
business
out.
series.
Drumming up business.
The first one's iconic.
Yeah. And it worked.
Yeah,
We found a drummer.
that's
out
true.
of it. Yeah.
Great advertising.
No wonder he's in marketing, guys. No wonder that's his job.
I was looking through my YouTube channel and for whatever reason, I don't upload stuff to that channel anymore, but I was looking through the content that I had on there. There's a freaking copyright strike on that video.
For what?
Because of your music.
Wait, how does that work? Like they copyright striked it on behalf of us? Like I didn't copyright strike you.
No, I think it somehow had something to do with like either how you guys, I don't know all the details, but either how you guys like,
Corey handles all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's all Corey.
Maybe I got to talk to Corey. Like
Corey's like copyright strike. I don't know how that works either.
I don't know if like there's if it's a YouTube thing where they like crawl the web and find like that song was listed somewhere else.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music and all that jazz. Yeah.
But it didn't block the video, so you'd be able to find it if you're a listener and you want to go look up drumming up business Grim Waters.
Yeah.
But it just says like not that it's not available, but it just can't be. I probably can't make money off of it. Not that I was like
you can't monetize it. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, where it's like there's restrictions, but you're not like penalized. Your channel isn't penalized. But I was like, when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have to talk to Nate about that. He copyright striked a video I made for you that was more promo for you than it was for me. I was like, not that it was your fault, but
No, I had no idea. No, that's funny, man. That's funny. It's great video though.
I like it a
Great
lot.
video.
Yeah. Very 90s sitcom vibes. Very much like almost like Seinfeld.
Our
Like-
bassist steals the show. The tall guy in it,
Yeah.
Will, he steals the show. He literally, that whole skit is him just killing it.
Yeah. the inspiration is basically like a 90s sitcom if like Adult Swim were to have made it in like the after hours.
Yes.
Is basically what that kind of devolves
Too Many
into.
Cooks was an inspiration, but not that weird
No.
and creepy. It was like, let's not be creepy. Let's be still like a sitcom, but like just a little off.
Yeah, because you're like, we still want people to join our band. We don't want to be like, we don't be that weird.
Yeah, whoa, these guys are nuts.
These guys are in defeat. That's weird.
I'm not in defeat. I'm not in defeat. I'm not in defeat.
What if Lego made a foot model?
They never would.
But the no, get this. But the smart bricks are the toenails, different colors. And then when you suck on them, they all make different noises.
I was gonna say when you touch them, they go, oh,
Daddy.
Daddy. When you lick the pinky toe.
But you can't see that Lego. That was my idea. You can't take that. I'm copywriting it.
Oh shit! Lego's gonna fucking come after you.
Well, if they know where to find us. Bald Buds. You can find us on social media, on YouTube. If you're listening to this, you can always catch us on our YouTube channel and watch us be goofballs in front of the camera the entire time.
It's much funner to watch and visually see us, but also we appreciate the audio listener. We really do. We really do.
And if you are just listening on Spotify, there is a feature to turn on the video. So if you are wanting to see maybe what we actually look like.
Thumbs.
Yeah, a couple of thumbs, a couple of bald thumbs. And if maybe you've been watching us and you're like getting sick of that, then you can just switch back to the audio. So you got two options there.
That's funny. That's funny.
But yeah, you know where to find us. Lego. I'm waiting for you in my DMs.
Yeah.
Get after me. And also, if you just want to send us a DM, anybody.
Or like become a brand ambassador, Lego.
A brand ambassador?
Maybe a brand ambassador.
They're just a brand ambassador?
A brand ambassador?
Brand ambassador, one word.
I mean, maybe if you're like, oh shit, these guys are going ham. They're popping off. We gotta maybe like pay them off a little bit. Like big old Lego corporate mafia. Like,
dude, these guys got
We'll take it. We'll take the sets that don't have the smart bricks.
Like, dude, these guys got 180 followers. We got to go after them.
Bro, we got to get them as ambassadors.
We need them.
Yeah. Dude, how cool would it be though if we were Lego brand ambassadors?
That would mean we'd have to build stuff though.
That would mean we would have to do that, and we'd have to make a lot of videos about it. So maybe not so. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't think I have that many unique
hours
ideas.
I don't think I have that many hours.
Yeah, to create sets. I think I would run out of builds after like.
No. Lego brand ambassadors are people who they send you the sets, and all you got to do is like talk about them on YouTube.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Easy. Send them Lego. Send them. Send me the foot ones.
Bald Bud Lego ambassadors right here. Hell yeah! Thank you guys so much. It's been a great episode. It's been a great 2026 so far. We love you guys, and
keep being bald.
Keep being bald. Yeah, keep loving bald people, man. Bald people need love.
Yep. Because we love you.
We love you.
Love you.
And it's okay to be bald.
Yeah. Be bald. Yeah. Be bald.
We kind of have the same outro every single time where we're just like, be bald, be bald. You know, we love you, but it works. Be bald.
Love you, baldies.